started. All right, good morning. Let's begin. Sitting in simple cross-legged pose. Sitting up nice and tall. Begin to inhale and exhale through your nose. As you inhale, I want you to measure the length of your inhale. Pause at the top of your breath, and then exhale for equal length. Bring your left hand down by your side. Reach for the ceiling with your right hand. Exhale, come over for a side bend. Inhale, coming back up. Change sides. Inhale, coming back up. Bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your hands behind you, coming up on your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, flattening your hands out for a gentle back bend. Lifting your chest up, pulling your shoulders down. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, gentle forward. Inhale, coming back up. Back to simple cross-legged pose, sitting tall. Inhale. Exhale, take a twist over to your left. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, reverse your twist. Inhale, coming back to center. Change the cross of your legs. Bring the left hand in behind your lower shoulder blades. Bring the right hand over the top, clasping your hands together. Change sides. Release. Coming on to all fours for tabletop. Hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees about hips distance apart. Inhale. Release your spine in towards the mat as you bring your gaze forward for cow. Exhale, rolling your spine up. Tuck your tailbone under. Press your palms into the mat. Cat. Cow. Cat. Cow. And just continuing with your own breath. Inhale, coming back to a neutral spine. Exhale, left shoulder to left hip. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, back to center. And just moving back and forth. Inhale, coming back to center. Take your left leg straight out behind you. Walk your right hand out in front, reaching the fingertips and toes away from each other. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest, elbow alongside the body. Inhale and expand. Exhale, bring it in. Expand, and just continue. Expanding, release down. Change sides. Exhale, bring it in. Expand, and just continue. Inhale and expand. Release down. Child's pose. Sinking into your heels, extending the arms in front. Come up to all fours. Hands directly underneath the shoulders. Knees about hips distance apart. Tuck your toes under. Lifting your knees just off the mat for a bent leg down dog. Very slowly begin to straighten your legs, coming to a full downward facing dog. feet forward. Standing forward fold. Clasping opposite hand to opposite elbow for ragdoll. Hands to the mat. Bring your feet together, big toes touching. Very slowly rolling yourself up. Coming up to Tadasana, mountain pose. Take shoulder shrug. Reach your right hand for the ceiling. Exhale. Come over for a side bend. Inhale, coming up. Change sides. Inhale, coming back up. Hands to your hip crease, stand tall, inhale. Exhale, roll forward with a flat back till you reach about halfway. Then release your hands to the mat. Step back with your left foot, followed by your right. High plank. Release your knees to the mat. Lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Inhale, use your back muscles only. Peel your chest up off the mat. Baby cobra. Exhale, release down. Push to all fours. Down dog. Walk your feet forward. Standing forward fold. Inhale, suppa. Bow forward. Stepping back into a high plank. Chaturanga Tandasana, low plank. So keep the elbows tight to the body, float for a moment, and then release all the way down. Use the arms to scoop through into a king cobra. Keeping soft elbows, lifting your chin. Nice, long, smooth curve of the spine. Exhale, release down. Push to all fours, down dog. Bringing your feet together. Big toes touching. Inhale, lifting your right leg. Bend the knee, roll open to the side. Three-legged dog. Coming back to center. Release your foot down. Change sides. Inhale, coming back to center. Release your foot back down. Walk your feet forward. Standing forward fold. Inhale, suppa. Bow forward. Stepping back into a high plank. Chaturanga Tandasana. Cobras, baby or king, or up dog if you want. Down dog. Walk your feet forward. Inhale, suppa. Hands to your heart center, pause. Adjusting yourself as need be. Interlace your fingers, press your palms away. Take the arms up and overhead. Pressing the palms strongly away from your crown, feet about hips distance apart. Exhale, side bend to your left. Twist to your right. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale, coming back up. Feet together, hands to your heart center, bow forward. Hands to the mat. Stepping back for warrior one. So that means we want our feet on two separate tracks, left to right. And we want a fairly narrow base front to back so that we keep our hips square to the front of the mat. We just don't want them opening up. Inhale. Bring the hands up and overhead. Clasp the hands together. Interlace the fingers. Steeple your pointer finger as you pull the arms towards inwards and back towards the ears. Bring the front knee over the front ankle, pressing strongly into the back heel. Virabhadrasana 1. Bring the hands to the lower back, clasping your hands together. Exhale to tip forward, wrapping the arms up and overhead. Humble warrior. Back to warrior one. Straightening the front leg, keeping a soft knee. Release your hands to the front thigh. Pyramid. Revolve triangle. Left hand to the outside of your front ankle, right hand to the lower back. Hands to the mat, step back. High plank, Chaturanga Tandasana. Low plank, we're going to call this sequence A. So low plank, up dogs or cobras, down dog, walker step forward, standing forward fold. Inhale, swoop up, bow forward. Hands to the mat, stepping back. Warrior one on the other side. Changing the clasp of your hands. So we want balance even with how we hold our hands in yoga. So if you're on one side, on the other side, switch to the other. Humble warrior. Back to warrior one. Pyramid. Revolve triangle. High plank, sequence A. Hands to your heart center, bow forward. Hands to the mat, stepping back. Greater than one leg distance, heels in one line, front foot's at 12 o'clock. Bring the arms up to parallel. Gaze over your front middle finger, bring the front knee over the front ankle as you pull it towards the baby toe. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Side angle pose. Take the front arm to the front thigh, take the back arm, reach strongly overhead. is healthy, gaze over the upper shoulder. Half bind. Taking the back hand, sliding it down your thighs, you take the front arm up, press the palm away. Hands to the mat, step back. High plank, sequence A. Hands through your heart center, bow forward. Hands to the mat. Stepping back, warrior two on the other side. Side angle pose. Half bind. Exalted warrior. Hands to the mat. Step back. High plank. Sequence A. Hands to your heart center. Pause. So we're going to take tree. So, left foot to your inner right ankle, calf, or thigh. You decide. Taking your hands up. Have them come about shoulder distance apart and then roll the wrists one way. Roll them the other. Pause and flick your fingers. Bring your hands back together. Place your foot down. Change sides. Bring the arms up. Take them wide like tree branches this time. Palms facing up. Hands coming back together. Your heart center. Release your foot down. Inhale, swooping the arms up and overhead. Bow forward. Hands to the mat. Step back with your left foot about one leg's distance, heels in one line. Prep for triangle. So we want a straight leg and a soft knee, front leg, soft knee. Straight front. Straighten your front leg, keep a soft knee. Bring the arms up to parallel, shift your weight forward, and come down. Trikonasana. Now, if your neck is healthy, gaze at the upper hand. elbow in towards the body. Coming back as much as you can. Inhale, bring yourself up. Turn your feet so they're parallel to the short edges of your mat. Hands to your hip crease. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, roll forward. Release your hands to the mat. Fingers point in towards the body, wrists point away, gazing in between your arms. Standing wide-legged forward fold with carpal tunnel stretch, aka Ravasana. Softening your knees, bringing yourself up. Turn your feet to the corners of your mat. Arms up like goalposts, pull back on the elbows. Exhale, sinking into your seat. Goddess pose. Inhale, lifting your right heel. Release. Left heel. Release. Right heel. Release. Left heel. Release. Sinking any amount lower. Inhale, lifting both heels at the same time. Coming up on your tiptoes, Shalyasana. As high as you can. Release your heels down, straightening your legs, straightening the arms, 5-pointed star. Pull back on the palms to open up your chest as much as you can. Arms down, turn to face forward. Hands to the mat, step back, high plank. Chaturanga Tandasana. Cobras or up dog. Down dog. Walker step forward. Standing forward fold, swoop up. Bow forward. Hands to the mat, stepping back. Triangle on the other side. Crescent moon. Coming up, turn your feet so they're parallel to the short edges of your mat. Or if you want, turn them in a little bit for pigeon toe. Hands to the hip crease, stand tall, inhale. Exhale, roll forward. Release your hands to the mat. This time your wrists are touching, your fingertips point away from each other, gazing in between your arms. And a standing three-legged tabletop. Inhale. Exhale. Left hand to the right hand to the lower back. Gaze over your right hip. Inhale, come back to center. Focus your gaze straight behind you, then exhale over to the other side. Gaze over the left hip. Inhale, coming back to center. Focus your gaze behind you before you exhale back to the right. And then you're just going to continue this flow with your own breath. Center. Soften your knees, bringing yourself up. Turn the feet to the corners of the mat. Bring the arms up like goalposts, pulling back on your elbows, sinking into your seat. Release your hands to your thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Right shoulder, left knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, over to the other side. Inhale, coming up. And just flowing back and forth. Inhale, coming back to center. Straightening the legs, bringing the arms up. 5-pointed star, reaching out in all directions. Reach out through the fingertips, out through your toes, out through your eyes. Arms down. Turn the face forward. Hands to the mat. Step back. High plank, sequence 8. Hands to your heart center, pause. So, eagle. Take the arms wide, bring the left arm underneath the right, wrap the arms together. Twist your hands to lock it all up. Lift the elbows towards the shoulders, press your palms gently away. Soften your knees, then cross or wrap your left leg over your right. Release your foot down. Unwind the arms. Change sides. Release your foot down. Unwind the arms, taking them up and overhead. And through your heart center, bow forward. Hands to the mat. Stepping back about 1 leg's distance with your left foot. Popping up on the ball of your foot. Woo! For a high lunge. Taking the arms up and overhead, palms facing each other, both shoulders distance apart. Horse. Hands to your heart center, tip forward. Twist, left elbow to your right knee. Inhale. Coming back into center. Woohoo! Take the arms up. Horse. Hands to the mat. Step back, high plank. Side plank to your left, so taking the right arm up as you roll open to the side. Press your bottom palm strongly into the mat. If your neck is healthy, gaze at the upper hand. Reaching strongly away from the body. High plank, Chaturanga Tandasana. Push back up, side plank to the other side. High plank, sequence A. Hands to your heart center, bow forward. Hands to your mat. Step back, high lunge on the other side. Horse. to your heart center. Tip forward, twist. Back into horse. Hands to the mat, step back. High plank. Sequence A. Hands to your heart center. Pause. The answer. So, you're going to take your right arm up, grab hold of your left foot. Now, begin to reach forward and kick back. Try not to open your raised knee to the side. As much as you can, reaching, kicking. Coming up. Whew. One of these days we're all going to look like ballerinas, huh? Change sides. Graceful. Well, maybe someday. Probably not today, though. I gotta stop talking, otherwise I'm just gonna not focus here, right? You keep focusing. A little more. I'll let the instructor catch up. A little more. That's it, come on. And back into Tadasana. Take the arms up and overhead, hands to your heart center, pause. Feet out towards about a little wider than your hips distance apart. Feet turned out slightly like a duck for squat. So what we're going to do is we're going to sink straight down the center line of the body, keeping our heels connected to the mat all the way through. Oh, just like that. And once you're all the way down, I want you to press your elbows into your knees. Release your hands to the mat, step back. High plank, low plank, releasing all the way down. Bending your legs. Grab hold of the tops of your feet or your ankles. Inhale. Exhale. Kicking strongly into your hands as you lift your thighs up off the mat. Full boat. A little more. Release down. Hands to either side of the chest. Baby or king cobra, you decide. Exhale, release down. Push to all fours. Down dog. Lifting your left leg. Bring the knee into your wrist. Lengthen your back leg out behind you. One straight behind you. For pigeon. Now you can have your arms up like this, propping yourself up. Or you can come down onto your elbows. Or if you want, coming right down to your forehead. Pushing back up. Tuck your back toe under. Down dog. Lift the other leg. Bring the knee into the wrist. Lengthen the back leg behind you. You want to try and have it straight out behind you if you can. And then whatever version you want. Propped up on your elbows or all the way down to your forehead. You decide. leg, down dog. Release your knees down. Camel. So, we're coming up onto your knees. You can have your toes tucked under like this, or flatten your feet out. And just imaginary jean pockets. Begin to lean back, lean back, lean back. Release your hands to your ankles or heels. Do not drop your head back. Camel. Always protecting the neck in yoga. Never letting it flop around. Never let that heavy head flop around. Inhale, coming back up. Back to down dog. Release the knees down. Bring the legs out in front of you. Taking the left leg out at a 45-degree angle. Tuck the left foot into your right thigh. Inhale. Sit up nice and tall. Turn to face your leg. Exhale. Gentle seated single-legged forward fold. So I want your foot active, so your toes point towards the ceiling. So you're flexing the foot back. You're being incredibly gentle. You don't want to feel any pinching along the lower back. At the same time, you want to feel tension along the back side of your legs. So come forward as far as you need to feel some tension. Pushing back up. Change sides. Coming back up. Bringing your legs together. Lowering yourself down onto your mat. Oh, yeah. Bring your feet in towards your seat as close as possible, arms by your side. Inhale, lifting your hips up. Bring your hands underneath your lower back, clasping your hands together. Roll to the left side to tuck your right shoulder. Roll to the right side to tuck your left shoulder. Lift your hips even higher. Lengthen your knees away from the body lengthwise. Modified bridge. Release down. So unwind the arms. Very slowly lower yourself all the way down onto your mat. Untuck your shoulders. Lift your hips, shift over to the left, lengthen your right leg along the mat, left foot to the right thigh. Bring the knee across the body. Your top hand is there only for weight. You're extending your left arm out to your side. If your neck is healthy, you're going to gaze over your hand. Supine twist. Back to center. Change sides. feet on the mat, lift your hips, centering yourself, lowering down. Hug the right knee into the chest, lengthen the left leg along the mat. Hug in tight. Release. Change sides. Release. Bring both in together. Hug your knees in, press your tailbone down. Release your feet to the mat. A little wider in hips distance apart, let the knees fall in towards each other, hands come to your tongue. Recovery. Bring the soles of your feet together, allow the knees to fall open, hands come to your chest. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bringing your knees back together. Extending the legs along the mat. Arms down by your side, palms facing up. Savasana. Bring your legs in. Stay in Savasana if you can, but otherwise bring your feet in. Roll to one side or the other. Use the arms to push yourself back up. Simple cross-legged pose. Bring the hands up to Anjali Mudra. Now we're going to finish with one big inhale and exhale followed by 3 ohms. So inhale. great practice, and back to join me tomorrow.